Right, we back.
Yeah. So...
Come here, old man. Are you looking for the entrance?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I think he's lying.
No, it's not.
You never know.
But 100 coins, I don't know if I can afford that.
Just wait until you need to pay for some gear. Ah.
No.
What the hell? No. Those pricks again.
Now we can see how much damage we do when we hit them with one.
You're right.
Yeah.
A couple of hits.
So if all just spam them, we can hopefully get rid of them. Hopefully. Especially since he counters so much.
They're more annoying than hard.
Exactly. Ooh, he too!
I guess he got a crit or something.
Alright, let's see. Now we have to be a little bit smart. Those who doesn't deal any damage, they can might as well hit those because they all do 1 damage, and the big hitters hit the coward.
The coward.
Right. Let's go up here. I don't trust that guy.
Huh. The eyesight thing is so confusing.
Yes, and it's just not necessary.
No, it's pretty pointless. It's just a gimmick.
Exactly, and I hate gimmicks.
Gosh.
Yeah. I really do hate gimmicks.
What if I was a gimmick?
Aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a gimmick. But what kind of gimmick?
Yeah, don't think no.
People tell me what kind of gimmick I am.
Yeah,
And all of us will know.
yeah, there's a little too much gimmicks, especially video games nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays. But not back then.
Your entire consoles are gimmicks, like the Nintendo 3DS, that's a gimmick.
Yeah, basically. So what do you think? Which one will you get? The 3DS or
The first one who brings out a model with longer battery time.
Then we'll have to wait for ages.
No, I don't think so.
You think they're gonna release another version with a longer battery
I think so.
span? 8 hours is okay. I don't know.
They don't have 8 hours. They have 3 to 5 hours.
Okay, you mean if they have like all light, sound, and everything on?
No, 3 to 5 hours is standard.
Ah, okay. It's like 2 hours if you have everything turned
Yeah,
on.
they don't have any battery time. None new modern handheld consoles.
But the thing
have
is
any
that when you
battery
play with a handheld, you play it in a short burst.
time. Exactly, but then it was the original intention, isn't that?
It's not meant that you're gonna take it for a flight from
Exactly.
Stockholm to.
But that's the
Germany.
thing. It should be.
Oh.
A handheld should be. A handheld isn't something you play at home.
No, it's something that you bring with you.
Exactly. They're kind of missing the point.
And the thing is that you need to, if you take it for a long ride, like a road trip, you need to take the charger with you
Yeah,
and use it in the car almost.
exactly.
If
And
you play for a long time.
that's why people play games on their cell phones instead. Because they can play a cell phone game an entire trip. Yes, they can.
Some.
Yeah, of course you can. I can play Angry Birds for like 6 hours with my phone.
Yeah, I think you can.
I can't believe play it longer, I think.
But that's like the problem nowadays.
Yeah, I think that's why handhelds aren't as... They don't do as well nowadays than before.
Like
because the cell phones are too good.
How long battery time does like the Game Boy Advance had? I guess
It had a bit longer.
Had a pretty good one.
Yeah. But of course, I think nowadays...
But for me, like 3 hours would be okay, I guess.
For me, it would be worthless. It would be... There's no point of it. Because the thing is...
So you mean that if you go on a bus ride to like to Stockholm,
Yeah.
from our town takes like 8 hours or
Yeah.
something. So you want it to last
I would like it to last 8 hours. I think that's a good time for a handheld.
the whole way.
Yeah. I will probably won't play the entire time, but it would be good to,
Yeah.
have the option for it.
Yeah.
But I think I think that's the reason, but the most reason why I think handhelds doesn't work nowadays is because they're irrelevant. They're irrelevant, they don't have any place. Because they're trying to have the same graphics as modern consoles. For example, the Vita tries to have the same graphics as PlayStation 3. Well, I might as well play the PlayStation 3 then.
Yeah.
And because they don't have any long battery time, they don't have any relevance to use a longer trace, because I might as well play on my cell phone again.
Yeah.
That lasts longer. So handhelds are a bit of the past, Daddy-o.
Should be like tablets will be the new thing for gaming.
Yeah.
I don't like tablets.
Tablets and
They're
phones.
okay.
Tablets and phones. That's
but
what
the
it is.
games on the tablets and the phones are just so-so. They're never like super good.
Still, Baldur's Gate will come on the tablet.
Yeah, but you can bring your laptop and play Baldur's Gate if you like to.
Yeah, you know.
And the battery time is even gonna be better that way.
Yeah.
So, because I guess it could be handy with a tablet playing some games. The only thing that I want the tablet is just, it's easy, I guess. It's an Android tablet, and you can read like comics.
Yeah, I think that's better.
It's pretty good. I'll read some comics on my cell phone, and it's like hurting my head sometimes.
Yeah.
But like on a tablet would be nice, I guess.
They're pretty fun, but again, a tablet is just a gimmick.
But the thing, if I want to play a game, I want to play it on a handle or a console. I don't want to play it on the tablet.
It depends on what kind of game it is. It depends on entirely what kind of game it is.
What kind of game would you play on the tablet instead?
My dream would be to have my favorite game of all time, the best game I know, Europa Universalis free. That would be perfect on a tablet. That would work.
That's like a game that
great.
would work on a tablet.
That game would work so well on a tablet.
Like Heart of Iron.
Heart of Iron, yeah, those kind of games. Those kind of games would work perfectly.
Civilization games.
Yeah, because you just click around.
SimCity.
Exactly. Those would work great.
Things.
But I would love to have iPad version of Europa Universalis free. I would buy an iPad to get that game. I would.
If they release one.
Yeah, if they release one for iPad, I would get it. I would buy an iPad just for the game.
Android.
If they would more likely release it on iPad because it's bigger. But if they would release on Android, I'd buy that too. It doesn't matter. I would get it because that game is so good.
So, and it will last for long. How good is the battery life for an iPad anyway? I think it's not so.
It's decent, I think.
I guess it's a bit decent. But the thing is that an tablet is larger, so it can fit a bigger battery as well. So a handheld cannot fit the good. But so
then they need to come up with better batteries then.
That's the issue. They need to come with better batteries.
There are better batteries, but they're expensive. So they're lazy.
Yeah, but I think the first I sold it to Eric a long time ago. But the first Nintendo DS.
Yes.
Remember it had a pretty decent battery.
Yeah, that has a pretty decent. Yes, it is not that bad.
So 8-9 hours, 10 maybe.
6 nowadays maybe.
And if you play like with the even if you play like with the light on, you have the headphones.
Well, the DS is actually rather decent, but not like the DS. I can escape. The 3DS doesn't have as long, and that is the modern console. DS is not. It's the last generation, what they call it.
So that's like to get an older generation console.
Sort of.
Then you have a good battery life, but then the games, maybe it's not as fun.
Probably not.
A bit of a disappointment. But I don't know. I wish I had the PSP Vita, to be honest. I wish I had that one.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't sell that well.
No, but just for fun,
Yeah, but I think it's a failed experiment for PlayStation. I'm sorry, I'm afraid.
Yeah, their releases for games haven't released that many games so far.
Yes,
there need to be some more interesting titles.
The problem with that console is, when are you supposed to play it?
When you go to work on the bus.
Exactly, but the problem is most of those games they have rather long chapters. They don't have any natural stopping points. They can just stop and play, like for example a cell phone game has.
Yeah, then you can play like
Yeah,
one
they are.
hour. And then
Yeah, they're supposed to, like either you play them at home, but
Mhm.
I might as well play my PlayStation 3 then,
Yeah,
or like on the bus, but that, or for a longer ride, but then you don't have that much battery time.
but the one of the gimmicks that Vita has is like you play maybe a session when you're home, and then you
Yeah.
go to work, then you still play the same session, but on the Vita, and then you go to work, and then you go back home, you play the same session, and then you start
Yeah,
playing
but
the
that's
PS3
the problem. No, but that's the problem with it. It doesn't have, for example, the new Uncharted game.
again.
It has very long chapters, so if you can't just play it for like one bus station to another or a metro station or something like that.
Okay. It's not one of those games.
No,
you can
exactly.
do.
It's take a little bit longer, and then you can't like naturally stop it.
Like me, I'm a fan of the turn-based strategy games.
Yeah.
Like Final Fantasy Tactics and so on, those kind of games. I like those. And I think they're like perfect for
Yeah.
shorter sessions, or like 2 hours, 1 hour, 50 minutes, 40 minutes. You can turn on, do a couple of turns, and then you save, and then you do
Yeah.
something else. I think those games are like perfect, or like Tetris kind of puzzle games, or. But playing like a first-person shooter on the bus, I think
Exactly.
I think it would be funny, but it would hurt my head at
Yeah.
the same time.
And that's what the Vita is trying to be. It's trying to be a handheld PlayStation 3. And I don't think that's the right way to go.
I think they should, like modern consoles should go and look back more, and maybe have a look at older, like they should release like a 16-bit system that is
Yeah, exactly.
cheap and it's almost like cell phone game-ish.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is,
With,
that's the people want to play on when they have had cash. They want to play games like Word Feud, Angry Birds. That's the kind of games they want to play.
Yeah. But I don't admit those games are funny. I couldn't play. If I play Angry Birds, I get tired after 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying for general people though.
Yeah.
That those games have sold many millions.
Yeah, much more than has sold any other games. So maybe the sad, but the truth, the tablets is
That's the way to go. Tablets and phones.
so.
That is why the future is Apple's. Unfortunately, they will rule the world soon enough.
You never know.
And especially if they join their evil force with Valve, then mankind is doomed. the evil Star Wars Empire just well out, man. They will take over everything.
There's so many. I don't know. You could get the classic PlayStation PSP Classic, Eric.
Yeah, but that's the problem. They don't make any games for it.
No, but you can play all the good ones.
Yeah, but
Old
still.
ones. And it costs like 999.
Yeah.
9
But would you really buy a console no one's making new games for?
No. But for that price, it's good.
Yeah, I know. But I have my phone, and I play
Yeah.
games on my phone.
But they're pretty. All the games on the phone, I can say I don't. The only games that I think is fun is like the Kairos.
Yeah,
games.
except but
And
those games I can play for hours.
Yeah, but when you finish them once, they're not fun anymore. I think.
Yeah, but then you have like 10 others to play.
Yeah, but you have like 10 hours. They release one every month
Yeah.
almost.
They are pretty similar often, but they all have their
The niche.
their niche and their
Their
appeal.
thing. Yeah, their own thing. And they're always getting. I feel like they're getting more advanced over time.
Yeah, this the school one, which is the newest one, so I play. It's very advanced if you compare it to like Game Dev Story.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I still want the Vita for some reason.
Your money, mate.
I guess I have to wait and see. I will see about that.
But if I had to choose,
But I
hard
think
to choose if I had to if I had
the
to pick one.
3DS, if it had two dual analog sticks
But you need-
on the release date,
Yeah, but you need
I guess.
a gimmick for that.
And yeah, I need to buy an extra.
But did you have? I would be interested to play Resident Evil Revelations. I heard it's pretty good.
Mhm.
That's pretty much it. But
And also the other thing about the playing online on a handheld, I don't get that.
the
I guess it's fun if you're like two players playing in the same room or something like that. But going online, playing on the PSP.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather play it on the TV instead. Or computer
Exactly.
instead.
It lacks relevance. Back there again. Right, people, I think we're going to turn it off when we come
It's
back.
just an expensive toy.
Exactly. I can make more rumbling and bubbling and exploring with lack of eyesight.
Yeah.
Take care, people.
See
Take
ya.
care.